Hello buddy, welcome back to PlayStation Doom Reloaded 100% walkthrough on Ultra Violence. Today we are playing map 36, Bone Crunching. Oh boy, this is a big map. We have 215 enemies and 6 secrets. Much bigger compared to the last levels. And at the start of this map we're going to have guys coming from practically everywhere, so we want to make sure we take these guys out real quick. And hide from this window because there's going to be loads of guys up there. See if we can get a couple of shots on them. So at the start of this map there's going to be enemies awake pretty much from all angles from the whole starting area. Watch out for this guy. There'll probably be enemies coming from in here. There'll be 2 lost souls, but when we walk over here there'll be a trap behind us with these guys in it. So watch out for these guys. So yeah, compared to the first 5 maps in Fallen Earth, this is massive, and it could be quite a tough one to navigate through in your first try. So we're going to take out these like 3 amps up here, or 4 amps up here, and this pinky demon has come from one of these rooms. And now we're going to go in here. So this room is where you'd get the SSG if you use pistol starting. Watch out for this chain gunner. There's one more trap, and we're going to use one rocket here. We're going to grab this, shoot, run, get out. So this whole area opens up with more guys. So I think the next thing we should do is try and take out all the enemies that have already woken up. So we're going this way, there'll be another pinky. And there might be a couple of guys still alive in here, but I feel like we killed most of them. There's one shotgunner here. He doesn't wake up like the rest. This is also where you would get the berserk. I can hear more shotgunners, but they're on the ledge, so we'll take them out next. There's also 2 spectres in here. Where you got here? So there's 3 shotgunners up here, and this is actually a backtracking area that we can't get to just yet. That'd be at the end of the map. We'd be going there. Let's check these guys out now. Well, there's going to be 2 nightmare spectres, and on the left side there's going to be a Kako, and on the right there's going to be a couple of lost souls. Damn, almost got me one shot. And a Kako demon this side. But there's plenty of space to take this guy out, as long as you've taken out the chain gunner and the 2 nightmare spectres, because they make it a bit hollow to move around in here. So these we can't get in just yet, and there's a plasma gun up here which we won't be able to get to at the end of the map either. So next thing we can do is come through here. There's going to be a secret wall here. Press this switch and you open up this area right here. You have to be careful because this is a nightmare imp area. So the further we go there's going to be more nightmare imps waking up, and as you can see it's very hard to see in here. There's more nightmare imps around this corner. I think there's one more. Oh no, there's another one. So this is actually a double secret, because when we get to the back here we can lower this wall where we can grab ourselves a mega sphere, which I'm just going to grab now. Could save it for the next map, but you know what, I'll probably forget about it. Okay, so let's quickly go around here and grab our next secret, which is this wall here. This for some goodies. Up here there's going to be 4 nightmare imps. We might as well check these guys out now. This is actually the way we need to go to get the first key, so I'll leave that in a minute because we've still got some other optional areas we've got to take out. So kill these 2 pinkies, and there's also 2 shotgunners around this side. This is where you'd find the backpack on the map. It's kind of an odd location. And we've done our first backtrack, and also if we go through here this will lead us back to this area of Lost Souls and the starting area. Okay, first things first, I'm actually going to come up here and clear this room out. Watch out for that horde of shotgunners down there. They cannot get to us yet though. So I'll let them attack each other for a while whilst I grab these goodies. And then we're going to get to them by going this way. So there's a spectre here. He can get out of here, but sometimes he just gets stuck. So don't think he's completely stuck though, because he can escape that area. Take out these shotguns through here. If you come around here, we have our first Revenant of Fallen Earth, and of course remember, this guy shoots, they have 2 missiles. They're going to be obviously much more common in Fallen Earth than there was in UAC Foul, so be ready for these guys. I'm going to take these ones out. Don't forget about that nightmare trap. I put it as here, but actually I put it a line depth around about here somewhere. So I fell for my own trap. That's pretty good, isn't it? I press this switch and it opened up this little area inspired by the original Crusher. It's just much more dark in this one though, and you don't get the Megasphere here. Just a couple of goodies, some cells and a rocket. Here's some more rockets. You get some rockets here because in the room with all them shotguns is going to be the rocket launcher. Nice, and they did all kill each other. And that's how we get the rocket launcher. Up here is literally just where that room I took out first, and in here is where them shotgunners were, so I was going to grab their ammo. But if we continue to follow us along, we kill these 2 guys. There's going to be 2 shotgunners at the top here, but they're facing the other way, so we're lucky. And in this room is going to be a big group of imps and 1 shotgunner. And he's guarding, or they're guarding, the red door, which obviously we haven't got the key for just yet. If we come around here, there's going to be a Nightmare Spectre hiding right here. And now we're back to where the Nightmare Imp was, where they were. And now that's quite handy because we need to go right here. So now we're going on the mandatory path. Next to this little flesh area, we are behind that, is going to be this teleporter, which is going to take us to the main area of this map, the Crusher room. Don't worry, you don't have to kill these Hell Knights. This area is actually quite simple. We just need to activate a Crusher. So you need to come over here first. We're going to press this switch, which is going to lower one of the walls down in this area over there. But once you get to a certain point, obviously all these doors are going to open up within the imps as well. So you've got a lot to dodge in here. We do the same this side. Then we're going to run across. And then we're going to activate the Crusher. And we're going to watch the fireworks. Damn. We're hit by both of them. Nice, okay, there we go, all the Hell Knights are dead. And as simple as that. Now we're just going to use our rocket launcher to take out the majority of the imps, and I'll finish whatever's left with the SSG. Do not fall in the lava, there's no way to get the lava yet. Although in the next version that we release, I have already added lifts down there because I don't think it's 100% fair. So there's going to be a lift to get out of there in PDR version 1.1 whenever that comes out. And there's still imps this side. Yeah, there's some goodies in these rooms, so you might want to grab them. Do we need these? No. Okay, I did leave a box of shells and a soul sphere, which I'm going to grab both of these now because we're not going to be coming back here. So yeah, this room, it can actually look quite intimidating when you first come in, but it's not too bad. As long as you can avoid all the Hell Knights and Imp Fireballs. Because when both these doors open and all these imps come out and all the Hell Knights are woken up, it can get pretty hard to dodge them all. But there is a soul sphere in here. There's also obviously the invisibility, but honestly, I won't grab it. I just put it there for someone who might want it, but it probably makes that room even harder, to be honest. So this is the blue door. We can't go in there just yet, so we need to go forward. We're going to use our rocket launcher to take this guy out straight away, because there is nowhere to hide from him. There's also a chain gun around here, so we don't want to rush him either. So there's going to be a few shotgunners here and over here. There's also a couple in this corner here, so watch out for them. We're going to press this switch, which will open up this area. And again, do not fall in the lava here because you can't get out. But in version 1.1 there will be teleporters down there. So we're going to kill these guys, but watch out, there is actually a kind of a annoying shotgunner, a sneaky one right there. He can easily hit you because you don't know he's there. He's kind of well hidden. Next thing you're going to get a shotgun pellet in the back. So we go up this little trap here. These guys in it. As you can see here, this wall's slightly different. If you press that, this will open up the area to where the computer map is. And a couple of other goodies if you need them. Now we're going to go in this little tunnel area. There'll be a couple of spectres in here, but nothing much. And the main guys are over here. Perfect shot. Right where I wanted it to go. So these guys are guarding the blue key card. So originally when I was making this level, when you grab the blue key, there's supposed to be traps open up the whole way out around this area, revealing chain gunners and revenants and a couple of cacodemons. But I scrapped that because I thought, you know what, this level is long and tough enough for level 6 as it is anyway. It's a huge difficulty spike compared to the first 5 maps. I thought let's not go too crazy. Yeah, because there's going to be like chain gunners here, revenants all around the area, and there's barely anywhere to hide from them. It was kind of be like a Plutonia style trap. But I did scrap it. So anyway, this is that backtracking area I mentioned earlier. So now we have the blue key. We can actually go into the final areas of this map. So the main problems here are going to be the chain gunners and that revenant. Do not run in this room until the majority of enemies are dead. Because this guy, he's real dangerous. Oh god, that was real close. The door shut right at the wrong moment. I had to use my body there to block the shotgunner hitting the barrel, because that would have been even worse. So I took that shot to the face on purpose. So this room can be quite deadly, so you have to be careful. So there's going to be another group of shotgunners in here, and here's the exit. But there's one thing we got to do first. If we press use on this wall, that will actually lower the plasma gun. Very tricky secret. Very hard to find that plasma gun. Let's move on. There's going to be 2 shotgunners in our face. There's going to be 1 more here, and we should be done. And that is everything. Map 36, Bone Crunching. Oh boy, see a massive difficulty spike and massive increase in length as well compared to the last levels. This is actually one of the later levels I made for PlayStation Doom Reloaded. There was another map here in this place, but I did not like it as much. It was very basic and it sort of didn't fit any of the theme I wanted to go for, so I rebuilt it. The same as map 37 actually. The map 37 is going to be completely different. And when I built map 36 and map 37, I actually sort of made these levels very similar because I wanted them to be like a sort of a mini 2-part series, if that makes sense. So map 37 is technically a continuation on from map 36. That's why they're going to have very similar themes in like dark tech base. I like to think that when you reach map 36 and map 37, you're in this huge facility, like this huge industrial area or something, because the next map is called Power Station. So I thought maybe that's the start of the industrial area, map 36. And then the further you explore this huge industrial area, you come across the power station. So yeah, when we get to map 37, there'll be a very similar theme. So yeah, that's map 36. It's actually quite tough, especially if you're pistol starting. There's so many hit scanners at the start and they're coming from all angles, so you have to be real careful. But the further you get into the map, if you find the Megasphere, it's going to really help you. But if you don't, there's all the Assault Sphere on the map, and you get all the good weapons. You get the SSG, you get the rocket launcher. It sort of becomes a lot easier as you go along. It's just that starting area that can be really tough. And of course, the Crusher room can look really intimidating, but don't waste your ammo trying to take out all them Hell Knights with the SSG or the rocket launcher. Just use the switches so you can activate the Crusher. And then that area becomes very easy. Just you got to dodge all them imp fireballs and the Hell Knight fireballs at the start. But after that, it's just going to be the imps left after you use the Crusher. And they're very easy to dodge, and of course you get the Soul Sphere and plenty of ammo in there, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem when you know what you're doing. So anyway, in the next map we're moving on to map 37, Power Station. And I'll see you guys in that next video. Goodbye.